Hello my beautiful Cancerians, welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. Hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now Cancer, let's jump straight in, shall we? Let me clear the deck for you. Cancer, for this week, I want to focus on those that have someone specific in mind. If you're specifically thinking about a specific person, there we go. It actually does not matter if you're talking to them or not. I usually find out pretty early anyway what type of connection you have, how little or how long you've known them. Maybe you really want to kind of see what's happening between the both of you, any future possibilities. Maybe you're just curious, maybe you're just passing the time. There's no wrong answer here, and everybody is welcomed, Cancer. But of course, in this reading, I want to cover 4 key areas: the current energies, the big thoughts between the both of you, feelings, actions / outcome. So we're going to be covering all of that. Don't also forget that this Saturday, 12 p.m, Gigi will have the absolute pleasure of reading for you. She will be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. And if you're not available, stuff happens. If you cannot watch it on Saturday at 12 p.m, no worries. It will be uploaded in the All Signs playlist. And all the weekend readings uploaded there from the newest down to the oldest. Don't forget, you've also got your own dedicated playlist. I'm sure there's definitely a reading there that will also resonate with you if this one doesn't. And of course, I do invite you to subscribe to this particular channel. That way you are guaranteed to never ever miss out on a reading that Gigi and I do for you every single Thursday. Lots and lots of free content. Wow, we start off with my third favorite card. We have the Four of Wands. That is Aries energy. Your hands are bound here to the person that you are thinking about. Many of you might be seeing the 1111. I know I am. I'm seeing the number 1 sequence at least minimum 4 to 5, 6 times a day. It's actually right in my face. So you might be seeing that, right? But doesn't matter if you're not. For many of you, you could also be switching jobs, changing careers. You're going to do a not 360, a 180, right? You might also be changing your residential address, new home, new apartment here. And I love these fours. This particular one is a massive card of celebration, right? For many of you, you might even be thinking of maybe some possibility of a reconciliation with someone that perhaps we're not talking to anymore. The funny thing is that you're both looking at each other. So I have an inkling, I don't want to say it too early, but I will say it, that whoever you're thinking about is thinking about you too. And that makes it interesting, because even more interesting, because that is a very big card of reunion. It's also a very big card of commitment, engagement, marriage. So let's say if you're even talking to this person, we're going to level this up to the next very important milestone or stage here. Could even be moving in together. Oh, get ready for the mother of all offers. More conversations, I'm going to say. Clarity. We have the Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The sword is pointing up. That is a good sign. So we got open, honest communication, blunt communication coming in. Total clarity here. Your eyes are going to be wide open, and the road before you and this person is going to be very, very clear. Oh, okay. I'm liking this. What happened? I think we're going to have to talk about what happened though. You and your person, 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy, love lost, mourning the death of the relationship, the fact that there's a part that we were not together, that we were not talking, that we broke each other's heart here. Very interesting. Even just mourning over the circumstances that led to this separation here. Your person might be feeling very, even emotionally embarrassed, guilty, ashamed. I feel like they're also kind of admitting that they may have deceived you, but maybe kind of led you on, which is causing a lot of stress with that 10 of Wands. 7 of Swords. They're probably assuming you don't really trust them anymore. Aquarius energy. Get ready though. 8 of Wands, second fastest moving energy in the deck. That's as far back as I will go. Even if this person is near, interstate, or far away, that is Cupid's arrow. That is love messages. Just get ready, because things are going to start moving. We're going to start picking up the pace with this person. And they're stressed, they're burdened. And if you're not trusting this person, you've probably got a very good reason why, Cancer, because you're very intuitive here. They might also just make a sneaky return or a sneaky message here. They might want to get closer to you here as well. Let's split the deck. Oh, Cancer, we've got you. The Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, energy. So we're getting aces now. Everything is so far indicating chapter 2, a brand new start. This is the card of true love. It's a very, very happy card. It's like, I'm going to say the sister of the Sun card, because there's just a lot of happiness, emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance here, of course. The fish with the water indicates that emotional abundance. This is, honestly, I feel like you're almost, not 100%, but you're almost mirroring each other. Let's talk about the current energies, please. 7 of Wands. Okay, so we're sticking to our grounds. No one's coming forward yet. I do see what's happening beneath. So what's influencing this entire connection here for the next few weeks is your person. They want to drop these burdens, these wants, so they can reach out to you. So it definitely could be a sneaky message here. But I can see here that you're being very assertive. You're standing your ground. You're defending your position. You know you've done nothing wrong. You may feel a little bit frazzled. Life might be very busy for you. Got a million things going on. But yet you're still standing on top because you have perseverance. You've got grit. You've got honor. And Cancer, you have integrity here. I always say with this card, it always indicates that there are some things in life worth fighting for. Now you're being very discerning. Should I fight for this, right? Okay, there's an indication perhaps that you want to. I know that your person wants to. That's challenges, but it's victory despite challenges. Let's talk about any mental energies between the both of you. Is that we would like to see each other. We would like to be part of the A team again. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You know, it's actually been said that, you know, in very old tarot studies here, is that when we do see the 3 of Pentacles, most likely you'll end up either being in a very, very long-term committed relationship with this person if you don't want to get married, or for those that do want to get married, most likely you'll end up marrying this person because you are compatible. You bounce off each other. You know, let's say once upon a time you were both on the same page. You finished each other's sentences. You made each other laugh. Super compatible, the dream team, where both of you now are thinking, well, what if we got back together? What if we could create something big and magical from nothing, but only because we focused on each other? Is there a third party? It's not always fair to say that when we see a 3, there's always a third party. I will say if there is, when I clarify, we need more supporting cards here, but that's a very big card of compatibility. Yes, we're thinking about each other. The big feelings between the both of you, please. Yeah, this is beautiful. Very sweet, innocent, very balanced energy. We have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. So we're all up in our feelings at the moment. Our heart is swelling up at the moment. So is your person. This is not just you. This is the both of you, right? Super nostalgic. Remembering when we just started off as friends, the first time we held hands, or we hugged, or we confessed our feelings. When you and they said that, you know what, I love you, for example. Clearly our heart knows, in our heart of all hearts, deep down inside, because the heart is such a sacred space, is that there is unfinished business. Both of you are longing for each other. We would like to have a reunion. But let's talk about any actions, more importantly, the outcome. Wow, it's time to talk. We have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy as an added bonus. We have the Bull there. That can also indicate Taurus energy. Whatever you are holding into your heart, now is the time. If you really want this person back, I'm telling you they want you back, but for some reason there is something that you need to get off your chest, off your mind, because that sword is pointing down. It's completely stabbed and lodged into the sand. There's a lot that you haven't actually expressed to this person, and it could be frustrations, it could be, you know, any misunderstandings, or if you're apprehensive, right? Totally normal, because you do have that 7 of Wands. You're a little bit resistant. Not 100% though. But someone here could be separated, widowed, divorced here. But this is literally the Queen. This is the master of action and of communication here. So I do see that most likely both of you will have that golden opportunity to talk it out. Bonus message. Yeah. Strength card. Leo energy. The card of unconditional love, where it shows here to approach the situation with honey instead of vinegar. It actually also shows to show humility, grace, patience, forgiveness, right? This is literally the card saying we have the grace, we have the ability, the courage, the fortitude to look forward away from the past here. Wow. I'm just wondering if the circumstances were not right. Perhaps this person got easily offended. So they could just be a little bit emotionally sensitive here. Maybe mentally, like mental maturity, they're still trying to catch up. And that's fine. Everyone's different. But I see here that you are very assertive. I love that about your energy. I don't want people telling me, and I get over, you know, these stereotypes that Cancer is like super emotional and like they'll fall for anyone. No, I have seen Cancerians, both men and women, when they put their foot down, people listen. So I've got strong Cancer in my chart. My Sun, Moon, Rising is Gemini, Libra, and Cancer. So it's easy for me to pick up on the collective here, but you love and you love hard, but you put your foot down. That's what I love about you. And look at that. It's almost like you're saying, I need to talk. Before anything happens, I need to talk. And they will be talking and they will be listening and they will be absorbing. That's what we want. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody saying, calm down, calm down. I don't know if it's you or your person. Do not think about worst case scenario, because so far it's actually looking pretty good. Communication is key here. We're going to do 2 more. Your person might be feeling a little bit stuck. Why does that happen? Well, guilty conscience. They could also be quite intimidated by you. So it's very interesting because, you know, usually these readings are showing everything about you. You're thinking about them. But it's telling me that you're thinking about them, but they're thinking about you. So definitely surprise, surprise here. I was not expecting that. Let's do 2 more. I'm actually hearing a lot of you need a bit more sleep. And don't feel guilty. Wednesday evening, Sunday, Saturday, we're told to always be productive. I think you need some rest. You've pushed yourself quite a lot here. Look at this. Look what's influencing you and this person. The Lovers, Gemini energy. 2 souls coming together, kindred spirits, a beautiful soulmate relationship where we're not only lovers, romantic partners, but we're also best friends. Now, your person is clearly making a choice to get closer to you under the influence here with the 4 and the 8 of Wands. They're making that decision from their heart. Now it's asking you, my beautiful Cancerians, what choice will you make from your heart? Hand on your heart right now. It will always whisper. As opposed to like the 8 of Swords, the ego card, it's very loud, non-psychic, tells you worst case scenario. This card is telling you, what is your heart whispering about this person? Trust it. Your intuition will never deceive you. Yeah, I think it's time to have that conversation. That conversation with the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. That is the true communicator. That is the ultimate messenger. That owl is reserving that sword, which is communication, truth, light, and justice. They're reserving it only for you. Some of you may have met online. Doesn't have to be a dating website. Could even be through social media, professional platforms, WhatsApp groups. Doesn't matter. But they could be spying on you. Some of you might be a little bit tempted to spy on them as well. Not being nosy. I think it's just like, are they single? Or, you know, is my beautiful Cancerian single here? They do want to talk to you, but I see what's happening here. And it's pretty evident. Look at this. We don't have to be a master in tarot. We're both going to be speaking from the heart. It's going to be genuine. It's going to be healing. It's going to be cordial. By golly, take action. This is the biggest action card in the entire deck. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Now the Empress is the queen of all queens, wrapped up into one. There could be conversations here about pregnancy, babies, children, if they're already involved. If you do want to get pregnant, well, that looks like it's being blessed, isn't it? That's what the Empress does. She blesses the situation. If we don't want to get pregnant, I always say just be careful, right? But the potential is there. But of course, as the most abundant card, the most creative and fertile card in the deck, when I say fertile, this relationship is on fertile soil. We can really give birth to this once more, and it's going to be better than ever. Wow. I see both of you will be taking action, but you're taking this action. It's yours and yours alone. You're not being influenced by anyone. You're going to make a quick decision here. Look at that. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Messages, changes, and offers in the next few weeks, all to do with communication. I feel here communication is key. I've noticed a pattern. We've got the Page, we've got the Knight, we also have the Queen. We're only missing the King, right? Out of all the Sword Court cards, communication is key. I feel like that's going to be a breakthrough. Why do I say that? Because we did see, unless I've missed it now. Where is it? Well, we saw the Ace of Swords. I think that was in the Beating Heart. Anyway, Page of Swords is the breakthrough card. It slices and cuts through any past pain. Things are going to start moving fast. Oh yeah, someone's taking action here. Someone might have very strong Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy under the influence of the King of Wands. There's a salamander there. The salamander is an amphibian closely related to the frog. Now, why am I mentioning that? Because the salamander is very durable, very strong. It is being said as a legend that this amphibian can walk through fire and it will not get burnt, which is telling me here that your person is probably prepared to walk through fire for you. They are prepared here to go through the ups and downs just for you. Well, I'd be flattered, honestly. Let's see. You got nothing to worry about. We're getting now to the heart of the matter. We do have the 9 of Cups. Pisces energy. This is wish fulfillment, emotional contentment, emotional harmony, massive celebration. In fact, as a side note, usually a lot of tarot readers or scholars really laugh because they say this is a card saying we're drinking champagne, but don't drink too much, right? But it's a wonderful card here of realizing that, well, they are the one and that you are the one. Let's heal this, but let's do it together. Let's be that A team that we were at the very start. I do feel your person did something here. There it is. There's the Ace of Swords. I do feel that your person did something to muck everything up. I'm not seeing yet a very strong third party, but let's see. We need to get to the heart of this matter. The 7 of Wands is the 4 of Cups. That's you. 4 of Cups is Cancerian energy. So are you missing this person? But you're still standing strong in your convictions. That's what I love about you. It's like, I may miss someone, but I need to stay here because that's the correct thing to do. That is the right thing to do because, like I said, you have integrity. You've got self-respect and self-love. And you demand that also from anyone else, including this person. But you may jump, and don't be surprised, I think it's expected. You may jump from melancholy to nostalgic. It's like, what if this was a missed opportunity? I really wish something would happen between the both of you. So that's why, if you can see here, there you are. You're under the Bodhi tree, feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves. It's okay. It happens to me all the time. But we've got an extra wing there and they're presenting to you the extra cup. This is a new opportunity here. If all we have to do is lift our chin, lift our beak up and look at this new opportunity. Because your person is feeling exactly the same. I just have a feeling they're better at hiding it, but the feelings are absolutely there. Let's talk about those big thoughts. Yeah, see, we want to talk about the ending. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. We know that this is about rebirth. We know it's about transformation. And we'd certainly know that for us to be the A team, the dream team again, old aspects of ourselves, old things in our life must die. We must bury them. It no longer serves us. I always say it's an analogy like when we see a lizard or we see a snake, they start shedding their old skin. It doesn't serve them anymore. They've outgrown it. It doesn't fit them anymore, right? So now we've got this shiny new version of this reptile. That's just an analogy. That's an example. And that's for the both of you. Both of you have gone through the ringer, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the absolute terrible and frightening, right? Things in life. But it has led you to this moment. It's also signifying like a butterfly coming out of chrysalis. It's not a caterpillar. It is a butterfly. So both of you will be approaching each other completely different, a shiny new version. This card is also linked to your fate, your destiny, and your timeline. So both of you are really thinking deep here without even saying it to each other. How can we change this? How can we evolve? Can we heal this? Can we do this, this, and that? Absolutely. Our thoughts here are the 6 of Cups. And by golly, it's hit both of you like a ton of bricks. So I was going to say 6 of Cups is clarified by the Tower. Number 16 in the major arcana. I feel this has definitely hit your heart space and your person's heart space like a ton of bricks. This is a shocking realization. I have to tell you this, Cancer, never, ever, ever be afraid when the Tower is present because that's just a sudden epiphany. It's also liberation. We're picking up the old pieces of, well, that's a nest. Traditionally, it's a tower. Same meaning. We can actually rebuild that tower, i.e. the relationship with the same bricks, but this time on a firmer foundation, not a house or a tower built on sand. I feel here both of you will be expressing your feelings and it's just going to surprise. I don't want to say shock. It's going to surprise each other. How much you missed each other, how much you want to be best friends again. You know, I almost feel like if it's not you, it's your person. They'll probably find a joke, something funny, and they want to share it with you and they realize, oh, I can't because we're not together anymore. That's going to be a thing of the past. I feel like I said your person, because I'm going to say your person is bursting at the seams here because they want to contact you. Let's talk about this conversation. Let's heal this. This is fantastic. I love Temperance. It's such a gentle, promising card ruled by Sagittarius. We know Temperance means moderation in mind, body, spirit, especially with our emotions here. It causes here a great deal of peace, balance, and harmony, patience, taking it one day at a time, asking for forgiveness. All that greenery there is actually done on purpose. It's not random. It shows the potential, the fertility, just like the Empress. So much lushness. There is, and look at that. It's been a long, arduous road, but now you're here. Both of you will be re-dipping your feet back into this relationship. Bonus message is the Hanged Man. Both of you have had more than enough time to think about each other, to think about our role and our place in the connection. This is a card of feel the fear and do it anyway. Cut yourself absolutely free. So I'm just going to say this right now. I like to get straight to the point with these messages because when we condense the cards, we get the most important energies that you should know for the collective. A, this person's returning. B, they want to talk to you. C, they're actually desperate. And I see here that there is going to be a series of conversations that are going to offer so much clarity, but they will actually open the door for you, like an automatic door in a shopping center where both of you just walk through and the rest is history. Because this time, the Death card promises it will be better than ever. Nay, it must be better than ever, and it will. I absolutely love this. This is such a beautiful reading. This shows that both of you have evolved, but you have evolved for the better. So go forward for the rest of the week. I mean, tomorrow's Friday, but whatever happens for the rest of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday and Tuesday the next week, just go forward with a clear conscience here that this can be worked out. And that there is mega action coming toward you, especially with the Eight of Wands. And if there's any trust issues, it will be restored. In due time, it will be restored. Nobody's perfect. Some things in life cannot be forgiven. That's fair enough. But in due time, I think you will. In due time. And your person will have to respect that they're going to have to wait for you and be patient. And by golly, they will. This is beautiful. I love this. I'll see you this Saturday, 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I thank you for your time. Power to you. Have a fantastic end of week. I hope you end it on a high note. You absolutely deserve it. Bye, Cancerians.